ما تكش بلادي يا إرهابي، المغرب بلادي وأرض أجدادي، أنا مسيحي نقولها بصوت عالي. ما تكش بلادي المغرب بلادي، ما تكش بلادي يا إرهابي، المغرب بلادي وأرض أجدادي، أنا مسيحي نقولها بصوت عالي. ما تكش بلادي المغرب بلادي، يا إرهابي يا إرهابي ما تكش بلادي، أنا مسيحي مغربي نقولها بصوت عالي. يا إرهابي يا إرهابي ما تكش بلادي، أنا مسيحي مغربي نقولها بصوت عالي. تعالى اقرأ الإنجيل، عرفت حاب ما تهدم تبني، علم المسيح السلام، وفي المغرب يكون الأمان. وتعالى اقرأ الإنجيل، عرفت حاب ما تهدم تبني، علم المسيح السلام، وفي المغرب يكون الأمان. يا إرهابي
يا إرهابي ما تكش بلادي،
أنا مسيحي
مغربي
قولها بصوت عالي. يا إرهابي يا إرهابي
ما تكش بلادي. All right, guys, thank you very much. Peace of Christ to all. Today I started my talk early. Actually, we will have another one maybe later at night. But for now, just I wanted to share with you this topic, which is about the end of time. Now, the end of time is a very, very attractive topic for many, and people love to talk about it. And actually, I believe strongly that this topic is a business topic. To make it simple, if I make a video right now speaking about the end of time, and this video is talking about the end of time will happen soon, you will see that my video will have thousands and thousands of views in less than a week. Because simply, like, you will not see one video about the end of the time, it doesn't have really high view, like as you see in the front of you. All right. The second you start talking about the end of the time, people go really crazy, you know. Like, look at this here. 1,070,000 5 days ago. 5 days ago. This one, not lucky as the first one, 5 months ago, 90,000. You know, this topic is a very attractive topic for many, and not only Christians, even non-Christians, because it's something mysterious, and everybody want to know really when this will happen, is going to happen. You know, there's believers, disbelievers, but everybody is like curious about when this will happen. All right. Now, based on this, if you look, and this is why I say this is a great topic for business, because if you make a book about the end of the time, you make a lot of money from it. If you make a DVD, if you make a video, if you make a movie, This is a very, very attractive topic. Now, do we believe in the end of the time? Absolutely. But do I believe in those people? No. Like, look here, you know, this guy, Jonathan Chan, Can, I don't know if I'm saying his name correctly. The truth about etc. End of the time mystery, 13 April 2016. Like, even they are giving date. And you know the funny, those people, they are welcome in a Christian TV stations. When the Bible says clearly that Jesus himself says nobody knows that the end of the time, even not me, even me, I do not know it, but the Father. So is it against the teaching of the church to invite someone to teach you about the end of the time and tell you the end of the time is near, it's going to happen very soon? This is what I call it, you know, a professional scam. You know the scam? Christians, they are victims to professional scam, and the scammers are many. If I can make you really live in fear of the end of the time, I can get into your pocket, not only to your brain. Hey guys, end of the time is coming tomorrow. Please send donation so you can save yourself today, because it might be too late tomorrow. Buy our DVD, buy our DVD and books if you want to see the end of the time. And you know, and you go, like, you see those videos, any of them. I'm not, by the way, I'm not pointing finger at anyone. Like, I don't think I'm saying a specific person, but you can watch their videos and you laugh. You do not need to be, you know, super intelligent to know that there is a scam happening there. Like, you know, there is one of two options. Either the speaker is naive, and this is highly not the case, because most of them, they are highly educated, or the speaker is a scammer. He is doing business, and he know that this topic is a very you know, wanted topic, and they love to talk about it, so they can generate viewers, supporters, buyers, donators, whatever you name it. The question for me as a Christian, why I need even to tell you about the end of time? I mean, why I have to keep telling you that the end of time is coming soon and scare the hell of you, and in order to accomplish what? If I want you to believe, people should not believe because the end of the time is going to come. People should believe because it is the right thing to do, regardless when the end of time is going to happen. And the Bible is so clearly that nobody knows. So when those people, like, you know, last night I was watching the video of Farid Shubat about the end of the time. I'm not going to play it so they don't play copyright issue, but every single prophecy he quote, you know, every single prophecy he quote from the Old Testament have nothing to do with the Muslims, have nothing to do with the Arab, have nothing to do with the, you know, and if it has to do, like, you know, he keep mentioning, I don't know what saying, seriously, like, I wish I can play the whole video, but I'm worried that if we do it, he might complain, and you know, he might say, you are playing my videos. But you see, like, you know, buy our DVD if you want to know about the end of the time. All right, right now, buy it right now for DVD. All right, it's a professional work, and I'm sure a lot of naive Christians, they will go and they will purchase it. And you know, who is Rich Shabbat and who is a Christian Prince to tell you about the end of the time? By quoting for you some verses from the gospel, I'm going to show you when the end of the time will happen. Seriously, what does have to do with the end of the time? And as I said, not even one single verse have to do with what he like, not only him, I'm not talking about only Walid Shubat, you know, all those who speak about the end of the time, you will see they quote verses have nothing to do, all right, have nothing to do with the end of the time, and then try to mix between what Muhammad said and what the Bible said, and then try to make you believe like this is about as an example, Walid Shubat, he keep talking about Al-Mahdi, Al-Mahdi, you know, Al-Mahdi will come, Al-Mahdi will fight, Al-Mahdi will make a war, Al-Mahdi, you know, are you saying that Muhammad is a true prophet? Because if the story of Al-Mahdi is a true story, that's mean he's a true prophet. You spend your life saying to us that Al-Mahdi is a you know, that Muhammad is a false prophet, and then you want to tell us that Muhammad, he is speaking about Al-Mahdi, and the story of Al-Mahdi is true, and he is going to come, and there's a fight, and there's a war will happen between the warrior Jesus, as he called him, and the warrior Al-Mahdi, and Islam, and etc. But this is mean that you believe in Muhammad as a true prophet. And then he says to you, he quote for him the Old Testament about a war will happen between Israel and the people of Medan. But hold on, man, what are you talking about? Like, you know, if you read all those verses, you will see that those is long time ago, and those things happen already. Like he quote for you about the Assyrian, I will break their sword, etc. Assyrian, there's no Assyrian no more. What is the Assyrian? And he tried to say to you, this is about what? Jesus is going to come, and the end of the time he makes things have nothing to do with Jesus, have nothing to do with the end of the time, and he tried to implement it in a war between the Israeli and the Arab, and he forgot obviously that 90 maybe 93% of the Muslims are not Arab. Islam is not an Arab no more, you know. Islam is not, it's out of the hand of the Arab, because the percentage of the Muslims, Arab Muslims, are very tiny and very small compared to the Muslims as a total number. So when he keep quoting for us verses from the Old Testament about the war will happen between the people of Arabia and etc., this is have nothing to do with the with the judgment day, period. You know, you know me, how much I am against Islam, right? But we don't want to need to create fictions to make a propaganda. We need to be truthful. Like, look at this here. What this have to do with the Arab and the Muslims? Seriously, I mean seriously, go and read the whole chapter and see what this is have to do. You know, like, come on. You see, they try, like the war in Iraq, right away they quote a verse from the Old Testament and they say, here we go, the verse talking about the Assyrian, man. The verse talking about the Babylon. There's no more Babylon there, no more. The Babylonian there, they are not even maybe left, not even 200,000. They are minority, and they are living like slaves. This is a great business, and people get so excited. Look how many people they saw the video. The video is just posted a month ago. 233,000. For what? And this is, not, by the way, not the whole DVD. This is some of them. It is the promotion for the DVD to buy, if you want to know more. All of us, we like action movies, don't we? Like, generally speaking, we like action movies, so we like to watch action movies, and this is an action. There is Jesus the warrior, you know, he will show you Jesus coming with his army, etc. Yeah, we know, you know. But what this have to do with Arabia, and what this have to do You know, and who are you to tell us when the judgment day is going to be? And even they are saying that it's going to be in April 13. This is a joke. And then April 13 come and nothing happened. Oh, we change the date, we make it next year, April 13 next year. Isn't it? This is what all the cults do, like Jehovah's Witnesses. Every few years they give us a new date for the judgment day to make their followers donate everything they have. They take your money, and then judgment day did not come, and then you find yourself homeless. Me personally, I know a family, very sad story. The whole family, they are growing up men and women. The whole family, they gave everything they have. Their farms, they are rich, they are not really poor. Their houses, everything they have. Jewelries, gold, everything. And this was a long time ago. They told them the judgment day is going to happen in etc. date. And then that date came and nothing happened. And they spend the rest of their life begging for money. They can't even get back what they gave. From people who own farms, who live a good life, to homeless. So this kind of a scam, you know, it's very dangerous. Very dangerous. Somebody asked me about democracy in Islam. We don't want to change the topic for now, please. Let us focus in here. So when they speak about someone like Al-Mahdi, as an example, they say to you, Al-Mahdi is going to come, Al-Mahdi is going to fight the Messiah, Al-Mahdi. Do you really believe in Al-Mahdi? Seriously? You guys, you have no idea what Al-Mahdi is. Al-Mahdi is a fiction. Is one of Muhammad's lies. How come Muhammad's lies became truthful suddenly? Like we call the guy liar, 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 and suddenly the story of Al-Mahdi is the only true story. You know what I'm saying? Either he's a false prophet who is making false stories, or he is a true prophet who is saying true stories. If the story of Al-Mahdi, as Walid Chubat, he keep repeating, is a true story, this is mean we have to believe in Muhammad because he is giving us a true prophecy. When somebody predict a prophecy about the end of the time, and you are saying to me what he's saying is true, that means he is a prophet, because how he will know? Al-Mahdi is a very false fiction story. Al-Mahdi, for those who do not know, is a guy, supposedly he is descended from Muhammad's seeds, and he disappeared suddenly. Between he was already exist, all right? Especially for the Shia side of the story. And because Al-Mahdi is very holy man, his mother, she did not give birth to him from her vagina. No. She gave birth to him from her side, from her pocket. I don't know which one, the right pocket or the left pocket. So the Mahdi disappeared, and I believe what happened that this guy, you know, he was exist, and he was killed by the Khalifa because he started making an Islamic movement like ISIS today, let us say, and the numbers of supporters was growing. So they get rid of him, they kidnap him, they kill him, which means he disappear without visual attack. Like suddenly this guy, nobody knows where he go. All right, and I believe strongly that the Khalifa, he took him, they arrest him, they killed him secretly, the same as they did to the guy from Lebanon not long time ago in the time of Al-Qaddafi. A Shia Imam, he wanted to visit to Libya, he disappeared there, and Al-Qaddafi said, I don't know where he gone. Yes, he was here, but he's gone. But the guy disappeared. Since then, nobody knows where is he. Obviously, Al-Qaddafi killed him. So since then, the story of Al-Mahdi grow. All right. Now, some they say this is not the true Mahdi yet. The true Mahdi will come. However, Muhammad, he mentioned Like you see this hadith here in front of me. Those some of the hadith about Al-Mahdi. I hope the screen is clear for you, so you can read with me. By the way, guys, if you have a question about the topic for now, you can click. There's an option you can log in. You can go in Hangout, and you can post your question. In the top of the video, it says "Be part of the conversation," I think. All right. So Muhammad here is speaking about the Mahdi, or let us say giving some description about him. But should we Christians believe in this story? Ask yourself, do you believe in any story Muhammad he said? If we believe in any single story Muhammad he said, it means Muhammad is a true prophet. Especially if it's a prophecy. You know, it's not about something happened in the past. If this guy is speaking about a prophecy, he prophesying for what will happen in the future, and then you accept it, and then you adopt this prophecy, and you start talking about it in your videos and your TV and your books. This is weird. Is he a prophet or he's a false prophet? False prophet, he bring false prophecy. True prophet bring true prophecy. As simple as that. Secondly, the Muslims are not in Arabia no more, man. What Arabia? What Sudan? Sudan, half of it is a Christians. Right now we have the south of Sudan. More than half of Sudan became a Christian country. And actually I believe in the future Africa, all of it is going to turn Christian. Like actually the music I played in the beginning, by the way, of the video, this is a Christian website made by Moroccan Christians. You see the music I played for you? This one? This is a Christian Moroccan music. A lot of Moroccan are accepting Christ. Tunisia, you know, Algeria. So the problem we have here, we are Christians. We believe in the end of the time. We believe in the coming of the Messiah. We believe in his, you know, he will save us. We believe that he will come in a different way from the first time he come. He will come with his glory. But don't mix fictions with the truth. That is a very bad behavior. All right. There are grades of prophets, true prophets who gave truth from words and became sinners and act where, etc. False prophet who claim to be prophet but never provide truth. Yeah, but you know, Muhammad is not a true prophet anyway, and none of what he say come to be true, because simply Muhammad is nothing. Is you know, he's a self-proclaimed person, and we know that. You know, let us say I wanna right now I wanna fool people. I wanna make a group of people who follow me. I claim to be a prophet. I can do that. But I cannot give you a prophecy is going to happen, especially about something unique. Someone will come in this earth and will control the earth, and everybody will go behind him, etc. You know, that would not be, that will make me a true prophet, because I just gave you something truly happening. All right. Let us focus on the topic, guys. I don't want to go out of the topic. All right. I don't want to talk about Isa will die or not. You know, just let us finish this thing first. So the important for me here, if I want to talk about those issues, that not everyone says to you, Lord, Lord, will enter to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of my Father. And this is here the case is same. Not everyone says to you, I am a Christian preacher. You listen to him and you believe him. All those assumptions about Arabia and Israel, etc., is nothing but, you know, everybody is coming with his own theory. And I do not need to listen to those people, because nobody knows really exactly. Like even the book of Revelation, they make from the book of Revelation, they make a fantastic stories out of it, when nobody knows really what those things are until they happened. You will not know them. You see, If the book of Revelation want to tell us exactly what things will happen exactly in the way, very clear way, then it will tell us name, the date, the year, etc., but doesn't say anything of that. Like, don't you think God can give us even a date, can give us a location, can give us a names, can give us a person, what his name, where he will live, how he will look like, you know, he can give us extreme like important information. The prophecy of the Bible is not meant to be known until they happen, to show you the glory of God. But what happened today by those who they supposedly are Christians, they take what the Bible says and they try to place it in anything of their own fictions. You know, the Muslims, because they are so much in love with their God, if they see a cloud in the sky, they see Allah, the name of Allah. Look, the name of Allah. They cook an egg, they see the name of Allah in the egg. They see a goat, the name of Allah in the goat. The dog park, the dog is saying Allahu Akbar. We don't want to be the same as those people who go with their madness. You know what I mean? We can place the prophecies in the Bible in anything we want, if we want to play games. Sometimes the Antichrist is George Bush, sometimes it's Hillary Clinton, sometimes it's Obama, sometimes etc. Sometimes, you know, it's a business. Seriously, it's a great business. And you Christians are smarter than this. Don't let those people scare you and deceive you and fool you. When the judgment day will come, nobody will know, and nobody will can tell you. Not me. Who's me to tell you anyway? Like, so when someone like Walid Shubat or those guys we see in YouTube, like there's tons of them actually. Not only he's not the only one do that, and he come with those theories and start quoting for us like Midian. What Midian, man? What do you have? What are you talking about? The Midian is Saudi Arabia. Just to show you the ignorance of those people, the word Arab is not an ethnic. Do you know that? The word Arab are not an ethnic. There's nothing is called Arab as ethnic. The Arab is an Aramaic word, mean the stranger who live in the desert. It doesn't matter who. The Aramaic who used to live in the north of Iraq, they call whoever in the desert and the west side of them, they call him Arab. Arab never been a name of a nation. That is not what the Arab mean. Any Bedouin who live in the desert is an Arab. He is a stranger for them. He is not a civil. Let us say Arab mean more than actually just a stranger. It's like a wild stranger, someone he live in the desert. He's a wild man, you know, like he's not a civil person. All right, that's what the Arab is about. It's not even a nation. In their videos, they come to you and they try to make you believe that the Arab, you know, go and see in the Middle East, like, is the Syrian an Arab? Syrian, the people of Syria, are they Arab? No, they are blonde, have a green eyes, blue eyes. Every country of those countries, they have totally different look. Is the Egyptian or Arab? They are not, they're African. Is the Moroccan or Arab? Even today, you know, the Muslims, they call themselves Arab. Like, no, the name of Egypt today is the Arab Republic of Egypt. But this doesn't mean really they are Arab. Those people, just because they are under the influence of Islam, controlled by Islam, so they place the name. Islam forced itself as a religion on the country, and now everybody claim to be an Arab because it's for their benefit to say we are Arab. But none of them is Arab. Sudan is not an Arab, Libya is not an Arab, Somalia is not an Arab. What they have to do with the Arab? How come we are Arab and then we have someone, he have a green eyes, he have a blonde hair, and someone he's black? If the Arab is a nation, we should be people who look the same. You see, America is not a nation as ethnic. America is a nation of ethnics. There's many of them. The Chinese, the Japanese, the German, the blonde, the dark skin, the white skin. You know, you find all kind of people. There's nothing really is called an ethnic in America. I mean, one ethnic, right? So we need to be, you know, we need to be careful about those who try to play with our mind, because as I say, this is a great business. You know what I will get, from this uh, propaganda about the end of the time. You know, seriously, what I will get from it, from all those names we see in YouTube. What I'm going to accomplish by saying to you prophecy about the end of the time, it's about money, sales. You will not find one of those programs, they are not selling you a book or DVD about the end of the time. And call us right now and donate. If Jesus himself, he said, I do not know the end of the time. So how naive the Christians are. And look how many, you know, like it's not one person, two person, it's every, like I saw a video, a guy, he talked about the end of the time in his dream. And guys, you should see how many views he have. It's just a dream. A guy, he saw a dream. He was driving his car with his wife, and then suddenly the water covered everything, but he kept driving, and under the water, which is his car became like a submarine. You know, just give some fiction stories and people love it. The shocking proof we are living in the end of the time. 1,200,000, like 1 week ago, 1,216,000. You see, they know those who they are doing this business, they know what you like to hear, what is exciting for you. You know what is exciting for mankind, like sex, violence, and end of the time is violence. If I change my video now, if I change the cover and I put a picture of a naked woman, you can imagine how many clicks I will have in my videos. If I change the title of my video and I call it full action movie, regardless what is inside, you will see how many people they will click and to watch the action movie. There's exciting titles, and they know how to make you excited. Hiller's John Hiller prophecy update. This guy, he keep giving updates. Let me tell you the last update about my prophecy. I'm downloading the file. You know, the file is coming. So now I'm reading the file. Just hold on. The prophecy is coming. Okay. Yeah, I'm opening the zip file right now. And more prophecy is coming. Just wait. You know, tomorrow, if you come tomorrow, I have more prophecy for you. Right? Lies, deceivers, liars, and you know they are using those poor Christians, you know, who have a good heart, just based on the lies they have. You know, we as a Christian, yes, we believe in the judgment day and we believe in the coming of Christ, but don't let those people fool you. You see, those people, they exist, by the way, since Jesus came, and they exist before Jesus came. There's many of the false teachers and the rabbis, they were telling their people about the judgment day is going to be happening next week, even before Jesus. Those kind of people always exist. After 1,000 years from now, you will see someone is telling you the same story, making videos like this about the judgment day. It's going to happen next week, next year. It's very near. Nothing will change. Nothing change. And people still will be excited to know and to find out. They know really what you are looking for. They know what you want to hear. How close are we to the end? Very close, very close. And you know, they use even Muslim scholars speaking about the judgment day, and they try to make it to connect this with like this guy is a Christian guy here, but he's posting inside of his video a part of about a Muslim scholar speaking about, or sheikh speaking about the end of the time. Do you believe in Muslims end of the time? I don't believe in one word Muhammad he said. And you will not find one video of those is not like having very high viewers, you know. End of the time, right away everybody is reading it, everybody is talking about it, you know. Molditinos is saying, CP, I liked your videos and you are one of the YouTubers which made me leave Islam. But I have a question not regarding this topic. Okay, just give me 5 minutes. We will finish it. Motinos, and I will be happy to answer you. Anyway, you can post your question from now. Why you don't reply same analyze to Christianity? You clearly see the silliness of Islam. How you can see? Okay, can you show me the silliness of Christianity, Mr. Let us finish with this topic about the judgment day. Miltinos, can you show me the silliness of Christianity? Like what? Mr. Motinos, he's saying he's an ex-Muslim, supposedly, and he's saying, you know, you see how silly Islam is, so how come you don't see that when it's come to Christianity? Maybe I'm blind. Can you help me, Motinos? I'm waiting for you to post to me and to show me why Christianity is silly. And then, you know, we will see if what you are saying is valid or not. I'm waiting for him to make another post to see what his claim is about. Are you there, Motinos? I will be waiting for you. When you are ready, post for me the question, please. You know, we apply every basic rule we believe in on us first before we apply it on others. Actually, I'm talking about Christians. As you see here, I'm not talking about Muslims, I'm talking about Christians. I'm not going against a statement of someone he is a Muslim. Those, the one you see in front of you in the videos, they are Christians, and I'm warning people not to listen to those people. So we apply what we believe in us first. I don't see his post. I don't know. Did he leave? Is he there? I don't see his post again. Like he said, how come you don't apply the silliness of Christianity? Like what? Like what? What is silliness about Christianity? I want to know. You know, believe is above logic. As an example, is it logical? Is it logical to say to me that Jesus, he raised someone from death by saying to him, raise from death? Logically speaking, for a man to do that, that's impossible. So it's not logical. But there is witnesses And there is witnesses of miracles happening today. Not only in the time of Jesus, there is people, they are facing miracles in their life today in the name of Jesus. So Christianity is based on faith, not really about logic, because there is no logic with God. As an example, uh, Mary, she gave birth to Jesus as virgin. Is that logical? No. Science says at least you need a sperm. Like maybe the woman can stay virgin, but she have to have a sperm of a man. A woman alone, she cannot conceive a son or a child. So scientifically, it is not logical. You want to say to me that this is silly? Oh, no problem. We think it's silly. It's silly, no problem. For us, it make very much a lot of sense. Why? Well, because Jesus, for us, he is God who came to this earth, and he is not coming from a sexual relationship. As simple as that. Pure Jesus from a pure woman. He's born from her, but he is not from her actually. Which means Mary, she conceived a son, but it's not her egg who became a son. We believe that the word became a man, not the egg became a man. So we have our logic, which will not apply with science anyway. However, until now, you can go and search and you see that there is a lot of scientists, when there's something they do not understand, they say it's a miracle. So even science apply the term miracle. When the scientists, they face something they cannot understand, they call it miracle. For us, we understand and we call it miracle. For them, they don't understand. For us, we understand that this is the power of God. For them, because they don't understand, they don't believe in God, so they say it's a miracle, but they are using our term of the word without knowing why they are using it actually. All right. All right, Multinews, if you have a question, no problem, you can ask me. So we apply what we say about others on us first. And this is why today I'm making my video about us. This is not about others. This is about us. Those are Christians. Those are not Muslims. All right. None of those I'm showing you in the screen is Muslims. Those are Christians, and they are speaking about the end of the time. Do we believe in the end of the time? Yes, we do. So what we are against here, that somebody trying to predict for you using the gospel, the true word of God, for false fiction they create. Trying to set a date, trying to make you believe it's happening tomorrow, trying to nobody knows. It might happen tomorrow. It might happen today. Nobody knows. But those kind of people, they exist 500 years ago, 700 years ago, 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago. Jesus said it clearly. There's false prophet. They are playing false prophet, by the way. But what they are doing it in a smart way. They say, "Oh, let me read for you prophets what they say." So he don't claim that he's a prophet, but in fact he is claiming to be. You know what I mean? He is not saying to you clearly, "I'm a prophet, listen to me." No, he is using the words of a prophet to play in your mind and to make you believe in something will happen in a way he predict. So someone wanna go against Islam, he tried to make in a prophecy, "Oh, this is about Islam and this is about etc." When it is not about Islam and have nothing to do with Islam. So you have to be careful, don't be a naive person. If you are a believer in God, leave what to God to God. Why I want to worry about the judgment day anyway? Seriously, if you are a believer, you should not be worried. When the judgment day happen, let it happen. And then you would try, like, then you would see a very funny stupid argument, like a debate between Christians about funny stuff, silly stuff. Catholic are not the Christians, as an example. Like, why they are not Christians? Somebody believe in Jesus. Jesus, he said, whoever believe in me and I will live. The believer who became a believer is the Christian. Is not the name of a church. For Jesus, there's no Catholic and Protestant and Orthodox. This is the creation of your fiction. This is the creation of the businessman, like those, making business from it. We divide people so we can make groups and we can make our followers. Otherwise, if everybody following Jesus, nobody will follow me. What is the need of me anyway? No more need. I need to divide the people so I can make you follow me. We divide, then we make a banner, and then we make people go behind the banner, and then we became the followers of this banner. We forgot about what Jesus is about. We forgot that we are followers of Christ, and then we became followers of a banner. Can we avoid the end of the time by moving to another planet? That's a good question, actually. I like it. To avoid the end of the time by moving to different planet, this is mean that God who created us, he is in charge of our planet only. All right. So there is other gods in different planets. Then you have to face the other God there. No, we have one God who created the whole universe. It doesn't matter where you go. An end of the time, based on the Bible, is related to sin. You see, the Bible doesn't say a date. It says when people they start doing this and this, like the father, the son, they give up each other, lies, crimes, etc. Things go crazy. So the more sin we do, the more the end of the time will happen. So the fact, actually, I believe strongly that the end of the time is in the hand of mankind. God, our Lord, he did not decide when the day is going to happen. He left that for us. The more we are sinners, the faster we need a shower. Different way. You know what I mean? Like the more we get dirty, the more the date for the shower will come. I'm trying to make a simple phrase. I just took a shower. I do not need to take a shower. Okay? If I live in a place where there's no sweat, I don't sweat, I don't get dirty, I might be able to stay without shower for years. Because simply I don't sweat. The air is clean. If I live in an area where everything is perfect, there's no dust, there's no dirt, there's no, and I do not sweat, so I do not need a shower. But the second I get dirty, then the shower is coming soon, very soon. As much I get dirty, as soon the shower will happen. And this is exactly what will happen in the judgment day. It is in the hand of God, yes, but God, he made it in our hand in the same time, which means we go for sin faster, the judgment day come faster. There's a prophecy about the sins before the end of the time in the Quran. Well, the Quran have many stories actually about the judgment day, but it is not really like do we believe in the Quran anyway to call it a prophecy? Yeah, the Quran speak about Qiyam Sa'ah, the day when when the hour will come. Now, for sure, Muhammad, as usual, he copied a lot of stories from the Old Testament, the New Testament, etc., because he's a false prophet. So he tried to, let us say, to copy the Jews and the Christians somehow, and to come with his conclusion of the judgment day, and he speak about it as if he's a prophet. Let us go to the Quran. And is my screen showing? All right. Like one of the stories Muhammad he come with in the judgment day, when he says that Allah will put the chain in the anus of people, in their anus. No, I don't know if you notice. If you go to chapter 68, is my screen showing? Yeah, I think it should be showing. All right. So if you go and you search the Quran in this verse, chapter 69, verse number 32, you will see Muhammad. He is coming with a very funny story, where there is Allah will insert a very long chain in the anus of the one who don't believe in Allah. In the judgment day, Allah will size you, okay, and then he will order his angels to screw you, excuse my language, with a chain. So they will insert a chain in your anus, and they will extract the chain from your mouth. If you go to Ibn Kathir, Ibn Kathir, just wait. If we go to Ibn Kathir, and then you try to get the interpretation of the same chapter, which is chapter 69, all right? And you can read the whole thing if you want, but we'll go to verse number 32 specifically. So 69, 32. Ibn Kathir. Anyway, you see, Muhammad, he is using the same strategy of those false teachers, or they call themselves Christians teachers, in order to scare the hell of you. And that everybody knows that this is really can work with the naive one. Like Muhammad speak about the punishment of the grave. Maybe we can talk about it later. Even in the grave, there is a punishment. So fear is very important to make you driven without thinking. I will make you fear. So I use the true word of God in order to fool you. This is the story here. Like in the judgment day, Allah will put a buttocks flag in your buttocks, which is funny. Every one of you will have a flag in his butt. All right. And in the judgment day, Allah will raise a beast from the ground. If you go to chapter 27, verse number 82, there's many verses, but all of them, they are funny and very stupid. Like here, read with me. Then fasten him on a chain, therefore length of it 70 cubits. All right. Every ring of it will be equal to the entire iron found in the world. You see how big this chain is? Do you see? And this chain will go from your anus, all right, and will come out of your mouth. It will be entered into his buttocks and pulled out of his mouth. Then will be arranged on his chain, just like lotus are arranged on a stick, that being roasted, etc. So it's like you can read the whole story. It's very funny. Like even look how big this chain is. If a drop of the lid like this, all right, and here he's speaking about the chain and how this chain is made from. So if a drop of the lead like this and he pointed in the skull bone were sent from the heaven to the earth, and it is distance of 500 years of travel. You man, do you see how big this chain? All of this will go inside the anus of a human being. The ring of the chain is bigger, it have more equal than all the iron in the world. All of this, every ring of it have more than the iron in the whole entire earth. All of this will go in the anus of a human being. So do you see how fear is used by the liar ones? Fear is very important to make you scared, to make you, like if I am a security company, how my business is going to flourish if there is no thieves? How I'm going to make you call me and hire me to watch your house? Actually, I believe strongly many security companies, they hire criminals to go in certain areas. They tell them where to go, to throw rocks at the windows without even getting in, just to scare the inhabitant of that area. So you call the security company and you hire them to protect you. Oh, install for us security alarm, we will charge you $50 a day, and don't worry, after today nobody will come here. No way. For sure, you're the one who's sending the criminals. You know what I mean? They hire the criminals to scare you, and then you buy their product. Let's see, I'm trying to read the questions here to see if there's anything I can answer. All right. Like, hang out when people, they post a question, they don't come in order. This is why you have to scroll up and down. I don't know how it works. I don't know why they didn't provide them in order, like the one who posts first. And anyway, so the point I'm trying to make today is very simple. Don't make those people deceive you and lie to you. Nobody knows when the judgment day will happen, and don't mix things up. Oh, Russia is going to, like there's a program I open in the morning, like I when I wake up early. A Christian group, they rent like those stations in the morning, and they start saying, oh, the enemies are surrounding Israel. Like now look what happened in Iraq, Iran, they are getting their nuclear weapon. Iran is going to attack soon Israel. Like, come on, man. Who dare to attack Israel? Are you kidding me? Israel have more weapon than all of those countries together for the last coming 100 years. Israel since 1970, they have more than 100 nukes. That's more than 30 years ago. They have more than 100 nukes. But because they are scammers, they know how to fool those people. Like, oh yeah, okay, the enemies, and yeah, the Muslims, and yeah, we know the Muslims, they hate the Jews. We know the Muslims, they hate us. If they can demolish Israel, they will not wait for one day. They will not hesitate for a second. But always there is some action happening. And whatever happening, we use it for false propaganda. George Bush, the war in Iraq. Oh, the baby loan. There's in Iraq, there's no more baby loan. Saddam Hussein is not a Babylonian, but guys, you have nothing to do with the baby loan. So actually, I wish I can play those videos. But I'm afraid they will complain to YouTube, and they will, otherwise we can laugh a lot about those videos. They are really funny. They are funny, they are stupid. And sometimes I ask myself, like, how a human being, believe those people? Maps and huge end time prophecy, huge. That's a very huge. I know. I trust me. And look, if a road come down, end of the time. If the road have a slide, this is the end of the time. Like, come on. 78,000 viewer because a road land slide, and this is the end of the time. Are you serious? And now ISIS is the end of the time. Why ISIS is the end of the time? Like, what ISIS can do? Very small, tiny group. Why they are the end of the time? Seriously. Actually, ISIS is already demolished, guys. Like, people who do not know, if they want to finish ISIS, they can finish them in 2 weeks. But nobody want to finish ISIS. It's a great business. Because of ISIS, America is back in Iraq. Because of ISIS, we are back in Libya. Because of ISIS, we are back in Syria. Actually, we have right now troops, American troops in the ground in Syria. If not ISIS, we'll not be able to be there. So ISIS is a very great help for those who want to do business. The American weapon, European weapon, Russian weapon, all those weapon business are flourishing, going crazy. War is a great business for the evil one. It's a fact. We cannot deny it. Why want to make them buy weapon if there's no war? And why want to stop the war? We stop the war, people stop buying from us. All the income of Iraq goes right now to buy weapon. All the income. So those poor people there, they sell their oil. They don't get the benefit of the money. They buy weapon from America. It's a fact. They didn't enjoy their money to build the schools, to build the highway, to give mortgage to citizen. No, the money goes for missiles. Like, if I right now, if I search for what's happening right now in Syria and Iraq, I will show you the Shia fighter. Shia. All right. It's a great business. Those people, they have to buy weapon for a long time. It's endless. As long we are, this guy want to play for us. The army of Ali. The country is collapsing, and you see the hammer behind them. It's an American hammer. The weapon are, either they are buying a Russian weapon or they are buying American weapon. All right. Most of the trucks, most of the cars, most of the jeeps they have, most of it's an American. So this is a great business. 15-minute war cost, I will not be exaggerating if I say $50 to $100,000. If we are talking about big scale, like just normal fighters. I'm not talking about missiles. I'm not talking about airplanes. No. Just like let us say we have 100 fighter. A lot of money. If you right now imagine you have a gun and you want to shoot for 15 minutes, and calculate your calculator and see how much money you will spend. This war is a great business. This is why they don't want to stop this war. Everything happening around you have to do with money. Everything, with no exception. Daesh, they fight for money and for sex. The rest they fight for money, which later can lead for sex. You can buy sex with it. It's all the same garbage. And you know, like it's funny, like to see Obama. He is gathering 60 nations. Why? They want to fight ISIS. Like, yeah, right. You know, they were able to conquer Saddam Hussein and his 1 million half million army in less than 48 hours. And ISIS needs 60 nations. Like, you want to fool who? Confirm your age. All right, this one looked like it's bad. We can't watch it. So it's, you know, it's mad, it's crazy, it's disgusting. So now you see that Hezbollah, ISIS, Iran, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, the whole Middle East is in chaos. And for sure there's somebody is enjoying this. You know, a lot of people, they are enjoying this. Those stupid Muslims, they are burning down their countries, they are burning their houses, and you know, even if the war now is over, it's going to take them like maybe 100 years from now to rebuild again what they lost. Like there is videos about I saw many videos actually. See, if you see the destruction, okay, let's see this one. I don't know what is that. Let us see. If you see the destruction, look at this. Look at this. The whole city is gone. What is left? This is a city. So even if they finish the war, even if the war is over, they have to spend their coming income for the coming maybe 50 years or maybe 100 years to fix what they lost. Just to clean out, you need billions of dollars just to clean this rubbish. This is not even a graveyard. Those houses cannot be used no more, you know. And in order to rebuild, you have to destroy. In order to destroy is going to cost a lot of money. Isn't it scary? And then they wonder why the refugee are running. They have nothing left for them. Those poor people, you know, like what is left? Imagine, guys, you live here and you spend your life building an apartment, buying it, and look what happened. You lost everything. This is a video will be perfect for the end of the time, isn't it? Seriously. Sad, you know. Like I'm laughing not because it's make me happy. It's very sad. But this is perfectly fit for the end of the time. But yet it's not the end of the time. Lord have mercy. What we can say, you know. Let us see if there is any comment here. Oh, my screen was not on. I don't know what happened, guys. Did you see my screen? The video I was showing you. Was the video showing? Because I look at my it shows no screen now. Did you see the screen or not? in the video of the city, the destroyed city. I didn't see any comment. You see only Obama? Okay, so I was talking without I was watching the video alone. All right. Okay, let me play the video again. All right. Sorry for that, guys. I thought you see it with me. I don't know what happened. For some time, some reason it switched by itself. All right. I guess now it's showing, right? So I was clicking actually. There's many videos here actually, you know, showing you destruction of this war. All right. Let us see here actually. Look at the city. Oh, what happened? Look at this. Who can live there, you know? Even if they stop the war, there's nothing left. In order to rebuild this, will take them long time. Will take them billions of dollars. People, they spend their life just buying you know, a very small apartment, and then suddenly it's gone. Their cars, their businesses, their life is gone. So they wanted to enjoy their targets of you know, this is why I say corporation, they can destroy countries. And believe me, corporation is involved big time in this war, because this war made them a lot of money. And now the corporation will make more money later when they want to build, because they have to buy construction material. They have to have you know, they will hire companies to rebuild again. Business will be flourishing, but who will pay for it? Who will go back there? It's scary. This is actually perfectly fit for the end of the time movie, isn't it? You know, it's perfectly fit. So you know, the end of the time. If in the mean, those people they talk about, it's happening every day. In somewhere there is end of the time for somebody, but this is not the end of the time of the earth and the universe, but it is the end of the time. For someone, poor one, who lost his house, he lost his life, he lost his family, you know, and all of this because either of the evil of Islam or the evil of businessmen around the world, the greed of the man. If you watch the videos of the Islamic State Daesh, you will see how badly they are demolished. They are really demolished. But you see, when the Kurdish they are advanced and they want to occupy, they go inside deep in the territory of ISIS. The Turkish right away they start bombing them because they don't want them to demolish the terrorists. The Turkish right away, this each time that the Kurdish advance in the war, right away the Turkish they involve and the Saudi they involve, because nobody want to finish this war. Like this is the war right now happening in the north of Syria. Those are the mujahideen, the fighters for Allah. You know, yeah, they want to go to heaven. Everybody want to go to heaven, and everybody have his own way. Very sick word, you know. Those are the Muslims, mujahideen. They are praying for Allah so they can go to heaven before they go and do the attack. So they are praying before they do the attack. Look how they are praying. Allah, mashallah, alhamdulillah. So they are getting ready. Now the prayer, by the way, is nothing but a cursing. The prayer is a prayer of cursing. Allah kill them, Allah destroy them, Allah, you know, demolish them, Allah, etc. Allah, la 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 la. Oh, there's no prayer in Islam except praying to the destruction. Even their prayer is about destruction. What's happening again? I keep, you see, guys, sorry, I don't know what's happening this hangout. I keep sharing the screen, and the screen is going. Maybe when I make the screen big, it goes. I don't know. Because I shared my screen with you, and then when I look again, it's gone. Let us go back here. I don't know what's happening. Let us see. I will play it again. A prayer to demolish the enemy. Allah send them thunder from the thunderbolt from the sky. Allah destroy them. Allah kill them. Allahu Akbar. And now the Muslims, they want to get the versions, so they go to attack the enemy. And the enemy is Muslims too. Both sides are Muslims. All right. So this is what's happening right now, and this is how it is. Anyway, you know, just I wanted to share this with you guys today, and later we will open our we will make another broadcast tonight. Maybe we can continue our topic about Quran and science. By the way, in the info of the video, I have the subscription for my other channel. Please subscribe there. That will be the official one. So until we get a big number, I will start only podcasting there. So subscribe to it, please. You will see the link underneath of the info of this video. Click in it and subscribe. And until I see you again later tonight, I say thank you. And I appreciate really all of you to be with us. And I hope we shared good time and we learned something new. All right? And nobody can tell you about Judgment Day. If anyone starts giving you his propaganda about Judgment Day, you should know that this guy is fooling you. No one knows, and none of our business. Leave what to God, to God. Anyone else speak about Judgment Day, he is just trying to fool you. All right? So thank you for being here. See you soon again tonight. Bye-bye. Few hours from now. Thank you. Bye-bye.